It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Bucs and the Vikings, coming up next.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Tampa with my good friend Charles Day. The post-Tom Brady era starts now. It's the Bucs and Vikings underway to begin 2023. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through one tackle. Gosh, he winds up getting 8 there. They shakes him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Dances by him. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by a young man making his first NFL start.
Tell you what, partner, he might just be a rookie, but he certainly looks the part of a veteran NFL starter, and he carries himself like one leading the offense out there. In a lot of ways, he is advanced as a first-year quarterback, and he came in and was right at home with this offense.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have. Touchdown, Vikings! A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Vikings are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Now back to throw. He short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now a give right side. Blackwell. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PA.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And finally stopped, but what a return all the way down to the 40. They'll try and start this drive in the air. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. They'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Vikings! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings are able to stretch out their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Blackwell. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Second down and 6 now. They'll keep it on the ground. Blackwell. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. Just a gain of a couple there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They're going to look to throw. That is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Vikings are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this con.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Folks, remember this, his first NFL game, a rookie getting playing time here in week 1, and he comes through with a giant play there, an interception return for, obviously, his first NFL touchdown.
Do you think he dreamed that last night at all? No chance. Not one whatsoever, but he got it done.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there, with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Buccaneers get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 28-10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Blackwell.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs will take over here at their own 12-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Bucs on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. And a fair catch is taken here, a step or 2 inside the 45-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 45. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And the slot man goes in motion left. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. from the gun. He'll hand this off. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. It gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Vikings add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one too wide and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. And he comes back with one complete. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. So a good catch there. I think I could see him making a lot of catches with this team. He fits well, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Anyone who can get downfield, as this guy can, and go up and catch the football, you just design plays built for him.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the 1st down at the 26. Back to throw again. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this 3rd quarter. Gets past one man. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st. He'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. 36 yards as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A big play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Buccaneers are able to cut into that deficit. And able to get this out to the 25.
And the Vikings now heading onto the field.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
2nd down and a yard.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Vikings are able to extend their lead.
And bulldozing his way through.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Blackwell.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
On 2nd down now. Blackwell. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
171 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
On play action, they'll throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They go play action here on 1st down. His throw caught at about the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his 1st ever NFL game.
And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On 1st down, Blackwell. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
2nd and 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. We'll see if he can do it. Throwing left side, it's complete. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. From 3 yards out.
And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company. He's by himself, Keenan Allen. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Minnesota, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.